John Steinbeck's 1937 novel Of Mice and Men took place in the 1930s in California, south of Soledad. The two main characters are Lenny Small and George Milton. They are both migrant workers. Lenny is an extremely strong, large man who is mentally deficient. He likes to pet soft things such as velvet and mice. George is a small, quick-witted man who looks out for Lenny. Candy is an old ranch handyman. He has a very old, smelly dog who used to be an amazing sheep herder. Slim is a well-respected jerkline skinner. People listen to his opinion. Curly is the boss's son. He recently got married to a woman that some people consider a tart. He has a Napoleon complex. Curly's wife flirts with the men on the ranch and dreams of becoming an actress. Crooks is an African-American ranch hand. Carlson is a ranch hand who convinces Candy to let him shoot his old dog. The story begins with Lenny and George having to leave their old job in weed because Lenny decided to pet a girl's dress and then wouldn't let go. She got scared and said that he attacked her. They got a job at a different ranch. George tries to keep Lenny out of trouble. Unfortunately, they meet Curly, the boss's son, who doesn't like big guys because he isn't one. Curly ends up picking a fight with Lenny. Lenny breaks Curly's hand. Slim, whose dog recently had puppies, gives Lenny a puppy. Sadly, Lenny accidentally pets it too hard and kills it. Curly's wife comes into the barn and begins to talk and try to comfort Lenny. She lets him stroke her hair after she finds out that he likes to pet soft things. She gets scared when he starts petting her hair too hard. She screams. Lenny panics and tries to get her to stop yelling. In the process, he accidentally breaks her neck and kills her. When the other ranch workers find out, they plan to kill Lenny. Lenny runs away to the camping spot George had told him to go if he ever gets in trouble. George meets Lenny there, retells the story Lenny loves to hear about how they're going to have a place of their own one day and where Lenny can tend the rabbits, and then he shoots Lenny in the back of the head and kills him before the other ranchers can. Only Slim understands why George did this. One example of foreshadowing in this story is when Carlson convinces Candy to let him shoot his old, useless dog to put it out of its misery. Candy agrees but later regrets that he didn't shoot the dog himself. This foreshadows George shooting Lenny in the back of the head with Carlson's gun to prevent him from experiencing the misery of a worse death at the hands of the other ranch workers. Also, Lenny petting mice until they die foreshadows him petting a puppy until it dies. It shows his tendency to accidentally kill things he likes. Lenny petting the girl's red dress and the disaster that followed foreshadows Lenny stroking Curly's wife's hair and accidentally killing her. This novel is written in third-person, omniscient point of view. The narrator knows the point of view of every character. The mood of this book is serious, sad, and pessimistic. The author's tone is tragic and sympathetic. An example of verbal irony is how Lenny's last name is Small, but he is a huge man. The ending is ironic too. George kills Lenny because he loves him and doesn't want him to suffer a worse death. The main theme of the story is loneliness. Many of the characters in the novel are lonely.
Well, we ain't like that. We got a future. We got somebody to talk to that gives a damn about us. If them other...
However, George ends up alone. Of Mice and Men is commonly referred to in pop culture. Here are two examples.
Oh, what a cute little pink bunny rabbit. Just what I always wanted, my own little bunny rabbit. I will name him George, and I will hug him and pet him and squeeze him.
Easy, Lenny.